Hidden from the gods, Xiān Nán Xún is a phoenix oolong from the Phoenix Mountains. We get it from Mr. Lin Yaobin of Chao-an, who comes from a long line of tea farmers and tea producers. So he actually both grows this tea and processes the tea and oversees the growing. You know, it's his land and his plants, and he oversees the growing and the care of these plants, and he processes the tea. This is his family's cultivar. His grandfather was the one who singled out this plant for cloning and made it the mother tree of a lineage that he named Xiān Nán Xún, which means hard to find even for the gods. The gods hard to find it because it is so rare and so fine is the idea, and that's what he decided to name this plant. And so this is a fun tea because it illustrates the way that Phoenix oolongs can be, which is Phoenix oolongs, Dan Cong Cha, single bush teas, are so called because they take a single mother plant and they clone it, and you get a cultivar that is processed as a varietal, just like wine grapes, where you have a single genome producing the entire type of tea. And there's the very common ones like honey orchid and duck shit that you can find all over the place. And then you get these very obscure niche ones that are really, this one in this case, just isolated to a single family. Just Lin's family grows it. If you don't know their family, then you won't know about this tea necessarily or have access to it. And therefore it is hidden even from the gods, so to speak. And I think that's another reason why they named it that, is because it is just their family's cultivar. They don't share it, they don't sell clones of it, and so you don't see it elsewhere. This tea is it's very bright, it's very high energy, it's a very stimulating tea. It feels like kind of an exciting, crisp walk through a misty marsh, where it's so misty that you can't really see the sky, but you're feeling really good because the weather's really nice and the grass smells really good. And it has a very almost enigmatic floral fruity quality to it that you get in medium oxidized oolong. Especially Lin Yaobin will do both electric and charcoal roasts on his teas. So they'll get one roasting with an electric heat source, and then they'll get a traditional tanbei roast with charcoal. So they get a very particular character, and he likes that for this particular tea. When I brew this tea, I brew it by using high temperature water, and I'll give it a quick rinse, very fast rinse, then steep it, not pouring directly onto the leaves as I tend to do with Phoenix oolongs, this ding dian style, and I'll pour in one spot, and that'll be one steeping, and I'll pour in the next spot down for the next steeping, and I don't pour right onto the leaves. I avoid the middle of the leaf mass, the chadan, the tea gall, for the first 5 or 6 steepings, and then as the flavor of the tea starts to decrease, then I will do that full heat water right onto the center of the leaf mass. And when I get this tea just right, it's very, very balanced, and you get this very even amount of that floral nose with the fruity body all the way through 7 to 10 steepings.